that this is who I am for anyone that cares. I didn't change who I am. I've always been a man. Still it changed your world. But Dad, I'll always stay your little girl. 10 years ago, I know you had a hard time, and I tried and tried, 'cause I want you in my life. I'm just living true, no doubt in my mind, and these changes, they take time, you'll find. I didn't change who I am. I've always been a man. Still it changed your world. But Dad, I'll always stay your little girl. I know that you accept me as your son, but that doesn't mean your daughter ever did run. I'll always be close to you, no matter what. I love you and no doors are ever shut. I didn't change who I am. I've always been a man. Still it changed your world. But Dad, I'll always stay your little girl. I didn't change who I am. I've always been a man. Still it changed your world. But Dad, I'll always stay your little girl. But Dad, I'll always stay your little girl.
Hi, welcome to CLACCA ULC. I would just like to acknowledge that the land we're meeting on is of the Gadigal and the Wangal people of the Eora Nation, and paying respects to the elders, both past and present. A recognised sovereignty treaty and social justice has never been ceded. Firstly, just a few announcements of things that are coming up. Firstly, CLACCA ULC for the season of Easter, starting next Sunday from 6 o'clock. Palm Sunday. Why Palm Sunday is a protest. And to tune into that, just join us online at 6 p.m. At CLACCA ULC. Then for Maundy Thursday, we are doing a free Palestine solidarity supper and starting at 6 o'clock. Join us at CLACCA ULC. See, it has a link to the Last Supper, the night that Jesus was betrayed, aid and in solidarity with Palestine. And then on Friday, on Good Friday, we at 12:30, a group of us from Creation Choir are doing some protest singing outside Anthony Albanese's office in Marrickville. In solidarity with Palestine, and calling on a right-wing bigoted church who is opposing Palestine. And calling on Anthony Albanese to support Palestine. For more information in relation to that, you can contact Tess, Tess from Creation Choir. who has further information on that, and you can contact Tess. Just contact me. You can contact me for further information in relation to that. But Tess from Creation Choir, she's organising it. So I'll give you my phone number: 0459 771 520. If you want to get involved, just send me a text message on 0459 771 520, 0459 771 520. Our church has been invited to join them, join them to do some protest singing. And then at 12:30 outside Anthony Albanese's office, and then at 6 p.m. On Good Friday, we will be having a message on why Good Friday is a stop deaths in custody protest. And so that will be the message, and there'll be some solidarity messages from various different transgender folks, various different. We will include some solidarity Easter greetings from various people from around the world. And then on Easter Sunday, or commonly called Resurrection Sunday, Sunday. So first up, Pride and Protest organising their street march and rally for the Transgender Day of Remembrance. Starting at the Newtown Hub. Starting at the Newtown Hub, and it's going to be a march and rally for Transgender Day of Remembrance, and for Transgender Day of Visibility, and it's starting at 2 p.m. And then at Newtown Hub, Pride Square, and the on Transgender Day of Visibility, we are rallying to demand equality, safety, and dignity for trans and non-binary people at school, in the workplace, and on our streets. And the details to be announced. Further information in relation to that, see the Pride and Protest Facebook page. One more important thing I mentioned, Refugee Action Coalition is organising their Palm Sunday rally. Peace Not War, permanent visas for all refugees. That's happening at Sunday at 2 p.m. 2 to 4 p.m. For more information in relation to that, get in touch with Refugee Action Coalition. For those of you who are interested in hearing us perform as part of a transgender choir, LGBTIQA plus trans and gender diverse choir, protesty choir. Creation Choir is performing at the Edge Festival on the 13th and 14th of April at Petersham Town Hall. And for more information in relation to that, you can actually go to the Inner West Local Council website for further information. It's part of the Edge Festival. And there's going to be a takeover of protest artists and musicians, etc. At the Edge Festival. So for more information in relation to that, you can go to Creation Choir, Creation the Project, the Creation Project, or you can go to Inner West Local Council website and look up Edge Festival for further details in relation to that. What else? In relation to TAFE New South Wales, we're currently taking myself, we are currently taking a break from, I'm currently taking a bit of a break from Taste New South Wales studies because we're currently tied up. Our university anti-discrimination complaint has now been transferred to NCAT, and we're waiting on a date. Date in relation to that. So so for more information in relation to that, contact me on my mobile 0459 771 520, 0459 771 520. And as soon as we hear back from NCAT, we will create a Facebook event for people to come and protest. Stand in solidarity to stand up for trans rights inclusion. We're currently fighting for the equal right to complete our theology degree without discrimination. Asian to in response to discriminatory administrative decisions from right-wing bigots from the Uniting Church at Charles Sturt University. For more information in relation to that, contact me on my mobile 0459 771 520. And in relation to the other important announcement is for those of you who are interested in studying queer theology, we're currently studying with queertheology.com. If you want to join Sanctuary Collective and get involved, they run a whole heap of queer theology courses in learning, more about queer reading of the Bible and theology. We just recently finished Soulful Sexuality, which was pretty good, which was diving into the connection between sexuality and spirituality, and also queer readings of the Bible, etc. But if you want to get involved or for further information in relation to queertheology.com, just go to queertheology.com, and you can when you join the online seminars, allow for the time difference because the webinars are held in America. But the good news is they do adjust the time frame. So basically, it's usually about So basically, whatever queer theology event webinar that they've got on, basically it will be held the following day in Australia, if that makes sense. So go to queertheology.com if you want further information for studying queer theology online. The other important announcement that we have got coming up is no, I think that's all the announcements that we've got. One more important announcement: we are having open communion today, so please remember to grab your grape juice and bread if you want to join us for that. And I think that is all the important announcements that we've got in terms of what's coming up. And so now we're going to bring you the message. Cool. And so this particular message, it's called The Hour of Jesus, and it's from Jeremiah 31, 31 to 34, Hebrews 5, 7 to 9, and John 12, 20 to 33. The hour is a biblical term which is repeated, mentioned which is repeatedly mentioned in John's Gospel. It is the time of the New Covenant. See Jeremiah 31 to 34. Some Greeks who had gone up to worship at the festival want to see Jesus. The Lord responds to this request with a long and profound meditation on the hour. John's Gospel is written as a drama in which everything is orientated to the final outcome, namely the encounter of the power of Jesus based on the love with the unjust power rejecting him. This crossroad ends on the cross and finally in the victory over the cross and death of the resurrection. The hour is the moment in which God's gratuitous and universal love at the root of his preference for the poor comes face to face with the social and religious dynamics which reject him, namely with sin. That conflict is expressed on the cross. This is why it will have to be lifted up in John 12:32 to denounce what leads to Jesus' death and in witness of the loving surrender. Through Jesus' own death, Jesus is revealing the God of life. This is the Jesus whom the Greeks addressing Philip will see in verse 21. Death on the cross is not a question of fatality. It is the result of an option. No one takes my life from me, but I lay it down on my own accord. In John 10:18. Jesus journeys to this hour with the consistency of Jesus' life. Jesus' words are in accordance with Jesus' deeds, and Jesus' deeds in accordance with Jesus' words. This is what makes Jesus dangerous for the powers of this world. Jesus' death seals the new covenant announced by the prophet Jeremiah in our first reading. This pact means both the belonging of the people to God and of God's to the people. Its purpose is knowing God, and we know that in the Bible, knowledge means love. This is therefore a covenant of love. This is what the cross represents, the free and total surrender of love, the hour in which the message is revealed to us, the grain of wheat, which dies but bears much fruit, in John 12:24. These hours also occur in the lives of persons and of nations. What is at stake in them is our condition as disciples in the here and now. These hours are shaped by our own consistency. If the latter is affirmed, the hour will come. In the specific crossroads we face, we have to be the grains of wheat bearing fruit. In the face of the struggle of the poor to survive, we must find ways to behave with the consistency of Jesus. At that hour, we have to respond to Jesus' call, even though it may be painful as it was for Jesus in Hebrews 5:7-9, by bearing witness to the life for all in the midst of a situation which marginalizes and asphyxiates the poor. And now we're going to go to our next song of praise, which is Climate Change by Govi.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Climate change, don't need lames, I need God. I make the sauce, I mean, yeah, glory to God. Shooters aim, I got range, what are the odds? Never go, we not the same, no we not. Climate change, don't need lames, I need God. I make the sauce, I mean, yeah, glory to God. Give me the turn, watch it burn, let it go. On my roads, on my Lord, we won't stop. Rich like boo, faith on bloom, ball so hard with a big ass shoe. I'm too live, take that dive, got my runs for the feel LeBron. Yeah, whoa, climate change, not my fault. Trying to stop on my sauce. I cannot fake, this is too late, home of the saint, yo. How many cars, how many bras, do for your heart, yo. Up in the deep, what is you seeking? Boys you deep, we not so heathen, yo. Never wanna dance all night, had a green scope on sight. Oh, you thought we won't fight, yeah. Climate change, don't need lames, I need God. I make the sauce, I mean, yeah, glory to God. Shooters aim, I got range, what are the odds? Never go, we not the same, no we not. Climate change, don't need lames, I need God. I make the sauce, I mean, yeah, glory to God. Give me the turn, watch it burn, let it God. On my clothes, on my load, we won't stop.
I'm like, ooh, dang, I never had no pops, whoa, ooh, dang, now I gotta get to the top, whoa, ooh, dang. I'm feeling myself, I had to go and count these buckets. They count me out cause now I'm stunting. Whoa, hey, day, we pull out a stick. Oh, God, we said go let it hit. Oh, God, we said get him, I got him. Oh, I know the option, I spot him. Oh, I got an epiphany, my bro. They won't steal from me, my bro. Losing gon' seem to me, but playfully he kill and seek destroy. Oh, yeah. Fight that fight for me. Ay, haters gon' hate like whoop. Shake them off like this. I could have shown like.
Climate change, don't need lames, I need God. I make the sauce, I mean, yeah, glory to God. Shooters aim, I got range, what are the odds? Never go, we not the same, no we not. Climate change, don't need lames, I need God. I make the sauce, I mean, yeah, glory to God. Give me the turn, watch it burn, let it God. On my clothes, on my load, we won't stop.
Play the game, hold your tongue, you'll get far. Either that or you're parking the car. I did it for the kids like LeVar. Talking wild while the family ball. Hey boy, please chill. Why you keep it so real? Got the whole room laughing, and your face blue still. All that comes with the pressure. So much for a deal. My boy just got rich, broke in with a meal. I feel your pain, forget the fame. I feel the flames, known from the climate change. You run it.
Climate change, don't need lames, I need God. I make the sauce, I mean, yeah, glory to God. Give me the turn, watch it burn, let it God. On my clothes, on my load, we won't stop.
On the night that Jesus was betrayed, Jesus took a loaf of bread and broke it and said, "This is my body which is broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me." And in the same way, Jesus took the cup after supper and blessed it, saying, "This cup is a new covenant of my blood which is poured out for you. Do this in remembrance of me." This cup and this bread doesn't belong to any church. It doesn't belong to the state. It belongs to God, and all are welcome to the table to share it. Please come and share in this meal. So our next song of praise is Better Is Monday by Matt Redman. And then we're going to do our offering.
Your dwelling Oh Lord Almighty, my soul longs and even faints for you. For here my heart is satisfied within your presence. I sing beneath the shadow of your wings. Better is one day in your courts, better is one day in your house, better is one day in your courts than thousands elsewhere. Better is one day in your courts, better is one day in your house, better is one day in your courts than thousands elsewhere. One thing I ask and I would seek, to see your beauty, to find you in the place your glory dwells, your glory dwells. Oh, better is one day in your courts, better is one day in your house, better is one day in your courts than thousands elsewhere. Better is one day in your courts, better is one day in your house, better is one day in your courts than thousands elsewhere. My heart and flesh cry out for you, the living God. Your spirit's water for my soul. I've tasted and I've seen. Come once again to me. I will draw near to you. I will draw near to you. Better is one day in your courts, better is one day in your house, better is one day in your courts than thousands elsewhere. Better is one day in your courts, better is one day in your house, better is one day in your courts and thousands elsewhere. Better is one day in your courts, better is one day in your house, better is one day in your courts and thousands elsewhere. Oh, better is one day in your courts, better is one day in your house, better is one day in your courts than thousands elsewhere. One day with you, one day with you. One day with you, my heart and flesh cry out for you. There is one day.
Cool. So now it's time for offering. If you want to donate to the life and work of CLACCA ULC, you can do so directly at our website. That is claccaulcsydney.godaddysites.com/giving, and follow the details and click giving, and it will take you directly to our website. Any donation that you can afford to contribute to CLACCA ULC's fighting fund to continue the life and work of CLACCA ULC, please kindly donate. to that. And now we're going to go to our next song of praise. Says, and it's Heaven is a Place on Earth, and it's by Sam Jupiter. I'm Mr. Rev Comrade Rowley. Please tune in for next Sunday for our special Palm Sunday. A church service on why Palm Sunday is a protest. For more information and stay up to date with CLACCA ULC, etc. Go to claccaulcsydney.godaddysites.com. That's CLACCA ULC Sydney /the.godaddysites.com. That's all for now. Thank you very much for joining us. God bless, and bye for now.
Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven our place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on In the night
calling on Albo and churches to it's calling on churches and to stop advising and support. Calling on Albo and local churches to support Palestine. Calling out churches, calling on local churches to an Albo to support Palestine. And to stop bigotry. Yes. Cool. Yeah. Ties and bigotry from Marrickville Anglican Church. Oh yeah. And ties and bigotry from Marrickville. Go our local church to support Palestine. Contact. No, from Marrickville. No, from Marrickville Anglican Church. Refusing. No. Oh yeah, I'm definitely there. I'll be there.